in the start of the season. Yeah, which probably fucked it all up.
Welcome to Pullman, Washington. Martin Stadium, home to the Washington State Cougars, and the anticipation is running high on the Blues.
I gotta go.
And the Broncos will kick it away to start us off.
I recommend I have 8 home games next year.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So the Washington State Cougars offense is on the field for the first time today. And this guy is a big-time star. Just
I gotta check my fucking lineup. Coaching, depth chart. No, you should be fine.
follows him onto the field.
He's a workhorse too, Reese. This is a definition of a bell cow running back. He can carry the load for his offense and put his football team on his back.
Quickly to the tight end. How about that weight move work? He's showing off there as he gets across the 20. They'll mark it at the 22. You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Back to throw, it's Mateer. Working the middle, it's complete. Snowed under by the defense. Washington State lines up quickly. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. The Cougars are moving quickly down the field.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
No huddle offense to the line. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
What?
They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. And the Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Catch in the middle, it's Hoover. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. from the gun. They'll try to impose their will.
Of course,
And
you
he'll
got a
race
fucking
it to
no
the
huddle
house.
team. The whole
Touchdown, Cougar.
game.
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Broncos offense will go to work for the first time. This matchup on the outside, Jesse, a big play weapon for the offense, a shutdown corner for the D.
They say big-time players make big plays in big games, so who gets the best of this matchup? That's going to determine the game.
I mean, such a fun chess match. How much are they on each other during the game? The head-to-head matchup that everybody wants to see.
Oh, yeah.
Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what is the
Oh, yeah, you can do check wear and tear and
match
out blocking.
Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
Fires to the right. Got his man downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distance.
Lofts one high and deep. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. The incompletion on first down leaves them with 2nd and 10 from the 43.
Come on,
He
catch
really
it.
needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's
delivering fucking dots.
The
My guys.
Broncos will call on their punt team. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his best.
No, I'm literally before they're breaking. And it's
Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. How about that blocking up front and that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big
Are you
boys up
what?
front doing their job, opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants from this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
They're getting this guy lathered up. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Cougars will hustle to the line.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
To the ground to try to pick up the first. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. Washington State will have to boot it away. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job.
And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. And it looks as if they
he caught the fucking
ball. Wants to have another peek at that last play.
We're having a fucking booth with
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. You get a play like that, and you feel like you can go in and
one play
finish
touchdowns.
the deal. It'll be
97 speed wide receiver. Jet sweeps.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. This offense has a 2nd down play.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the
I mean, I was
easiest
second in
completions
sacks
ever
last
for
season.
quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
Quarterback
I
black.
wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth there if I were allowed to push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the inside.
They've got the screen set up. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the first. And now you're staring fourth down right in the face.
Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington State has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. He wants to throw it again. Just a short pass to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Broncos want to move quickly.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
On second down, he'll fire. Quickly out to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Quick pass on the fly motion. One step
Running
wrap,
back,
two
go
step
get the
squeeze. This
fucking
junior
guy.
knows how to get him on the ground. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Running back searching for a hole. Headed to the end zone. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Broncos! They'll line up to go for two. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They'll go to the air. He's into the end zone for the two, and he gives them the lead. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score.
8-7. Just started the fucking
If
second.
you can
I
do
just
that,
scored.
I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back
Well,
of the end zone.
my guys
Midway
dropped
at the
fucking
25.
every pass to
Here
start the
comes
fucking
the
game.
Wazoo offense onto the field again.
When I was running
David, the punter got
normal
some work
passes.
last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
The best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
I
Behind his big
just
tight
read
end.
that. What the hell,
Out to
game?
the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is find the tight end.
Yeah, how quick did he see that, too? Sees the blitz, understands this is a matchup where I got my big tight end, the big fella I trust. I'm going to find that matchup, get him the football for the first down.
They'll ride the hot hand. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Looking for a man. It's Mateer. He unleashes a long one. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got
Pick
room.
6. Fuck you, bitch.
He's at the 40. The
Maybe.
20.
Hold on.
He's at the 10. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Boise State. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right. doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
Well, every coordinator has a couple of two-point plays in his back pocket. They dialed one up there. They didn't get it. Let's see how that affects the outcome of this one.
Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick six, Jesse. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Didn't get a chance to show off those running skills, but he gives him the ball at the 29-yard line. Line gets set, first down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Safe completion on the screen. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit him for a first down, and much more really good execution by this offense. And the Broncos are in the red zone. Use the play fake, now to throw. Floating away. Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And those are tough passes. When you start throwing those balls towards the sidelines, it's a longer throw for the quarterback to make. And I think that's when you see the majority of the misses for guys, the majority of the overthrows and a little bit of
Got enough space. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Broncos.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Almost had the completion, just missed it. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense.
Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. From the gun to give, looking for room. At the 35, he's open. He's loose. The 30. Inside the 10. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Washington State.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Boise State ready to send out that offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Looking for space. It's Gaines. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. The Broncos want to pick up the tempo. He's back to throw on second down. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. This is a 3rd and long. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Quick spin on the run. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Boise State.
This is not leather helmet era football. This is analytics around midfield, 4-down territory. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Branch. And the Broncos will snap it on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. What a snag by the defense. Bringing it back. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Cougar! What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return. What about the speed from that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job of flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and the first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive that they were looking for.
Got his man. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Wants to throw on 3rd down. On the move, he fires. He's got him wide open. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Looking left. Ball in the air. Intercepted. Takes it the other way. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hills. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half.
I love that play call. And quarterbacks are always licking their chops after their defense gets a takeaway because they know now, hey, I got a sudden change situation. I've got a chance to take a shot and pad my stats.
To throw, it's Mateer. Feeling some heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
In the last couple weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last one.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Got his man to the left.
Well, this offense is given a lesson right now on how to fight through adversity because 1st and 2nd down was ugly. But they come up with that huge completion to now set up a manageable 4th down opportunity to keep this drive alive.
It is true as he puts 3 on the board. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Quarterback checking off. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Washington State ready to boot it away to start the third quarter. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Starting this third quarter on the ground. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6.
I think one of the hardest things to do is stick to the run when it's not working. But it's those runs right there that are the reason why you have to do it, right? You can't get too one-dimensional. Keep slipping those runs in there. Keep getting a little bit of positive yards. Next thing you know, you look up and you might break one of those after you got them a little bit tired.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Touch pass on the run. Sweet cut there. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
Caught over the middle. It's Bates. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Broncos headed quickly to the line. I don't blame them. They're going to keep working this guy out of the slot until somebody finds a way to stop him.
Yeah, and why wouldn't you, man? You find a matchup that's working, and you got a guy with this kind of athletic ability in the slot, dude. Keep finding him, keep using different routes. So far, the defense doesn't have an answer for him.
And after the incompletion on 1st down, this offense looking at 2nd down. They keep attacking through the air. Pressure coming. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Looking for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. The receivers often will run their route based on the side adjustment. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a grab enough for the first. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. And the Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. Little touch pass to the receiver. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Broncos! They take the lead with the 6. Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. Wants to go up top. Looking to scramble. And he snatches it and comes down in the end zone for the 2. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
To the air, it's Mateer. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. grab near the marker. It's Hills. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Washington State going quickly.
And the defense brought the blitz on third down, trying to see if they could rattle the quarterback. But how about the poise? He knew where his answer was. He didn't panic or freak out. He just went through his progressions, picked up the first, and got a fresh set of downs.
Not always.
On second down, they'll take to the air. Quickly complete. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
I'll tell you, QBs and receivers, they practice these out routes all week long. You've got to anticipate. You've got to be comfortable throwing it before he gets out of his break. And they executed it perfectly right there to pick up that first.
On second down, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chain. You can feel the momentum starting to swing in this stadium. It's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. That's caught. It's Hernandez. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Back to throw. It's Mateer. Snags it. And he wanted the score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. The option look. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that stuff into the ground.
They're trying to slam it in. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He got it.
And he knocks another one through. And how about
If
this
he,
good way to start off your season?
it does,
Like,
if
what do
you
have in
do
some
not
offense?
have your
Sometimes
zone
you don't
drops.
know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet.
And
Been
all you
very
have to
effective
do
this
is if you call it to cancel your zone drops, all you have to do is audible and reset the play.
From inside
So I
his
think
own
it helps
10,
you.
let's see what he gets. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's on the loose.
I just had a kickoff return.
Wide open, and it's a foot race. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Boise State. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you've got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
That strong
Not going
flood
to get
was
a
working.
return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails to the back of the end zone. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Washington State lines up quickly.
Nice job there by the receiver on the out route, not telegraphing where he's going. He can't be peeking to the outside, giving the defender an opportunity to break on the ball. He kept his eyes right down the field.
Open runway ahead. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these two guys. First down to start the drive after the break. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Pocket starts to collapse. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And what an awesome response from the defense. You give up a huge play the play before, and what do you come back? You come back and you get pressure on the quarterback, and you get him on the ground before he can make another big play.
Got it in the middle. It's Hernandez. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Finds his man. It's Hoover. Touchdown, Washington State. A great catch and run for 6.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And a little pressure, no problem. The extra point ties the game here in the 4th. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Boise State ready to send up that offense. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide out in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Crosses the 35. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Touch pass on the jet sweep. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver.
Got a lot of running room. The 20. Touchdown Broncos. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th. They'll line up to go for 2. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Quarterback on the move, still looking. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Washington State, 34.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found.
If you do that, you can cheat your linebacker not.
Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job.
No, the middle linebacker,
just
you
giving
cheat
the
him up.
quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly.
And then
where
if
to
you
go with
want
the
to
football.
use
Everything
that
looked
guy on the
really,
running back,
really
you can,
easy.
if
He
you
was
notice
hot.
he's blitzing,
The ball was coming out of his hands.
then you
Defense better do something different.
just blitz him.
Nice
Or like if
pitch
he's
and
blocking,
catch
you
there,
can
and
blitz
they'll have enough for the first
that running.
down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. They're going to run it. Runs through the tackle. Washington State going quickly. He'll call his own number. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
Offensive linemen love when you sneak in draws, when you sneak in screens. It holds these defensive linemen accountable. You want to rush the quarterback, you want to fly upfield.
You don't even run the scissor, you run the
sneak right behind you
other.
and get some yardage.
Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Washington State has it all working right now. Back to pass, it's Mateer.
Yep.
Got his man quickly. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
I'll tell you, for this defense, they're going to have to find a way to bracket this slot receiver because of how athletic he is. They're going to need to make sure they've got linebackers and DBs surrounding this guy at all times.
Gain. I am right there to pick the ball up.
After a 5-yard gain, it'll be a first down. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Now they'll run the draw.
Effective draw plays in the running game really begin with the quarterback. The quarterback's got to be a great salesman. You got to really make the defense think it's pass. You keep your eyes focused downfield until the last possible second, turn around and hand it off. And by that point, the defensive ends have rushed way upfield, and there's less bodies for the running backs to have to maneuver around before finally moving forward.
And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete, out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense, first and goal from the 7. And this is almost certainly 4-down territory, down 6 and needing a touchdown. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Wazoo!
They had a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out. You need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
Listen, that wasn't the greatest run in the world, but it was very successful in making me honor the run. And another thing, every time you run the football, someone gets tackled. There's physicality involved in the game. So I like when offenses commit to the running the football, no matter what the outcome is, because those body blows do add up.
One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Third and short now from their own 48. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. On his feet at the 40. He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field.
Unnecessary defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense set for a first down play. They'll try the right side. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's looking to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Touchdown, Broncos! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments and right before the half, in the fourth quarter, late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
Coming after him. Can't hit his man in the end zone. The two-point conversion fails, and it remains a 5-point game here in the fourth.
46. Washington State. 41.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Man, What a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
And you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, you know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time.
Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
Well, no big surprise here in the fourth quarter. The defense expecting pass, and that's why they've got extra DBs on the field. It's almost like a prevent look. Everybody back there staring at the QB. Going to be hard to throw into that. Obviously, the ball falls incomplete.
Maybe a little frustrated after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10 from the 38. He's looking to throw. And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on par. Would have loved to have gotten a big return out of that one, but they'll take it first down at the 40.
It's such a fine line offensively. Late in the game, you got to score, you got to make big plays, but you can't turn the football over. Big time mistake. This one might cost him.
Trying to find his man on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Branch. And there's going to be a loss on that play, just run out of bounds and avoiding the contact. The Broncos end
I
the
love running
final
against
minute
mud
with
blitz.
the lead.
Yeah.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Fires to the right. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, on that
Just
incompletion,
depends,
quarterback
yeah,
and receiver
how they're
just not on
attacking.
the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got it in the middle, it's Bates. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. Motion from the offense. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Give him 6. Touchdown, Boise State. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. He's looking to pass. And the defense on him, and he will go down. Sacked on the 2-point try. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Well, here in
I
the
would
fourth
run the
quarter,
ball
they were
here.
obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Quarterback by himself in the backfield.
No, I was just saying I would just run it here. You get the clock moving at first, and then you do
To
your
the air.
pass.
It's Mateer. Unloads to the wide
You hear what I said?
Got him downfield.
I said I'd
That is
run
exactly
first.
what
At
you're
least you
looking
got it
for when you talk
working, and then
explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can.
It's 2nd down.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Trying to get to him. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play.
Really
This
nice
year?
3rd down sub defense there that time. It's 3rd and long.
He's
They're
trying to-
expecting
he's
pass,
trying to
and they're
show
mixing
up
up their looks.
defense,
They're trying to
but they'll
change the
never be able to
picture
do that.
pre-snap to post-snap
Oh,
to
this is
confuse the
even.
quarterback. And now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Timeout, Boise State.
Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. With jet sweep pass. That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have